Trevor from the band UNEARTH. I do vocals for UNEARTH.
Do you guys have like an overall philosophy when it comes to the artwork or the visual approach to it?
Our artwork has changed over the years. Before we were just we kind of dependent on the merch company we were with, and also we just kind of picked someone, or for our first record we couldn't decide on a cover. We found art in a book, and we had a friend kind of mimic it and change it. I think every record we're paying more and more attention to the artwork and realize it can be as much of a part of your vision of your music as the actual music. So if you have an artistic vision, then that can really draw people in more and you give more of a vibe to what you actually wrote for music. So it's something we've especially focused on this record. So we have actual lyrical themed t-shirts. It's all done by the same guy, Alex Goulet, that did the album cover. We're relying heavily on him to do the actual shirts that represent the record while we sell on tour.
Yeah, cool. Alex is awesome.
Yeah, he's great.
Did any of his band play with you guys?
Yes, we played. Yeah, they're so sick.
Yeah, they're
Apes,
awesome.
Apes,
Man?
so heavy,
Yeah,
and like vicious. And he joined me on stage for one of our songs, Endless is the song, and his voice is insane. It was fun.
What was the approach for this one?
The entire record is a concept record. It's about the climate crisis, where we are now, and where I believe we're going. And so I just gave Alex the lyrics, and he relates to a lot of it, and so he had a lot of ideas, and he just tried to capture the vibe of the record, matched with the lyrics, and he created that artwork. The cover, the layout, and all the merch that has come after. It's been, what he got from the lyrics to sent him, and sent him the record early too, so he got the vibe of the album too. So I like how it's dark, it's a little bit creepy. It has imagery that will catch your eye, and it's been important for this album for sure. That's the thing too, is with the lyrics and with the artwork, I'm trying to just kind of point out to people, like, okay, yeah, we might see minimal changes in our snapshot of time, but the whole world's being affected by our actions, and so we're seeing a mass extinction event right now. There's animals going extinct, and it's directly correlated to our behavior, and so I'm trying to bring that in, like kind of poke people in the heart, like, hey, these are other living beings, and that's why they're in the artwork as well.
It almost feels like an extension of Extinctions, I guess, and but I think a different artist, right? It was Richie Beckett. Did the cover of Watchers of Rule.
Watchers of Rule. He was great, and then we went back to Portland, who did the Oncoming Storm album for us, and he also did the March for us. So he did Extinctions.
Gotcha.
So we've worked with a lot of the same designers. Like we worked with Mike D from Killswitch quite a bit.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So we have guys we kind of go to, like, that we just respect the art a lot, and we like them. We're really into what Alex is doing, and the fact that he could see eye to eye with the lyrics, and kind of go from there. It's been fun to work with him. I think musically it's an extension of Extinctions in a way, because we worked with Will Putney for the second time in a row. So I think we were already heading in that direction with Extinctions, and we kind of fine-tuned that direction we're going. It's more of a modern sound, and it still sounds like us. We're trying to push the sound forward and just get better as songwriters and players. And I think we got better on this record. I think Extinctions, I love that record, but I feel like we dialed in that vibe even better on this new one. And who knows what's gonna happen in the next one. We're all trying to get better as always, and we don't want to rest on what we've done in the past. And we've never been the giant band. We've always been a working class band in clubs. And I feel like we're fighting, and it makes us hungry, and we just want to keep on getting better.
You mentioned the March. I love that cover. What are the themes of that cover?
And there's a bunch of different themes. My Will Be Done is a song that points out the weakness of religion. I know that's been rehashed many times with bands of all genres, but it's our most popular song of all time. And basically that song, like, look, cool, believe in what you want, but don't let it dictate your life, every single move, and try to see beyond the cloud of what this entity, whatever this organized religion is telling you to do. Think more for yourself and what you think is right, and that's what the song is about. That's why instead of thy will be done, my will be done. Like, let me do what's best for me and what I think is better for the world. And the record it's all different themes in that album. That was the biggest song from that record, though.
What for you makes a great album cover?
it can be shocking, you know, like Vulgar Display of Power, that caught everyone's attention. And I think that really, that put more eyes on Pantera at the time. And then it got more people to listen to Pantera. Like, sure, they were on the up and up with Cowboys, but that album cover got more people to look at it. And if your album cover can do that, then it can, you know, open up new eyes and new ears to your songs. I don't think it's a be all end all, because Metallica puts out the Black Album. So it doesn't matter. If the songs are solid, the production's solid, then there's other ways for music to get big. But the artwork isn't the be all end all, but I do think it helps. It does help amplify things.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.
Samir.